Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you all are having an amazing day. Today, we are hopping back into our hardcore Minecraft world. Now, last time we got a huge chunk of our cave done. Not completely done, but done enough that I can say done. Now, there are a few places where, hi, Twonkerbell, where oh, hi, bees. You are very close. Hi. And it's close to nighttime, but that's fine. We're not going outside just yet, so I don't need to sleep yet. But we have this wall relatively done. Really relatively done. Wow. Forgot how far we went. We still need to do the top and the roof, of course, and the rest of this wall. But for the most part, the main section of this cave is done. Now, I did look up what light levels you need to be able to grow mushrooms. You know, the brown mushrooms that we saw around the swamp? It needs a light level of 12 or below. At least that's what it said when I looked it up. So that means we can easily make a little area probably right here. Push it back a little. Make it so that it's lit up with... I'll probably keep it glow lichen. Because glow lichen is a low light level production. Making it so that it'll be easier to contain. It also means that we're going to have to use some of our bone meal to make more glow lichen because we don't have a whole lot. But we'll get over that. And I'm still trying to figure out what materials to use for the giant beehive I have in mind. I know I want some concrete. I know I want some of the naturally generated beehives right here. And I think even some terracotta. But other than that, I don't entirely know what I'm going to use for the base of the giant hives I'm thinking of creating. But first things first, I'm mostly waiting to see if I can sleep. No? Okay, fine. I guess I won't sleep. Hi, Mud. Okay. Since we can't sleep yet, meaning I can't grab my materials since they're all outside, I am going to push this back a little bit. Just a tiny bit, so we can start getting some naturally generated mushrooms. We don't need mushrooms for this potion area, but it doesn't hurt. I'd rather have the mushrooms available if we wanted them. I don't know what I'm going to use them for, but we'll figure that out later along the line. For a half a second, I thought that was iron, and I was going to be so excited. It was not. Oh well. Hi, Lily. I'm going to have to fix that roof, aren't I? I'll do that later. I wanted that there, didn't I? Probably. How big do I want this area to be? Well, actually, what's the light level here? So if we press F3, what's our light level? It's 8. You know what? That's not bad. Technically, it could grow here. It's not going to. Or at least it hasn't yet. But it can grow here. Let's go ahead and make it a bit bigger, though. Because it also gives us more room to make the potion area as well. We'll do something like this. Yeah, that should be good. That should be good indeed. Though because we don't have to worry about the light level right now, technically I don't have to make it too big. Do I really not have an extra... You know what, in all fairness, I thought I was done digging out the area. Okay, is it just raining? Is that why it's dark? Oh, it's just raining. That's why it's dark. Okay. That works. Let's see here. Because we're not currently doing our paths at the moment, because I did as far as I can do the path without making it so that I have to find a way for the grass to grow. Let's go ahead and grab our texturing items again. Not all of them. I'll grab all the stone, but everything else should be fine. I don't need to grab the glow lichen yet. Right. Right. I have enough sticks. Or I have enough wood, really. Not enough sticks. Perfect. Let's go ahead and get... Let's get 4 for this one. Since we're not digging out a huge area, and the rest of it's going to be used for texturing the walls, we shouldn't need too many. Shouldn't. Okay, we might need a few. Because we have the inside of this tunnel, and then the whole, well, from this direction, right wall here, that we have to do texture-wise. Everything else should be fine. Okay. From here... Oh, I'm gonna have to bring some dirt in here, aren't I? Well, I already have dirt on me. We don't have to worry about that. We have dirt. Is there anything else I need to worry about? Besides, of course, actually texturing the wall. I don't think so. Though I do want to push it back one more block. And we'll see how it looks. It'll be a little dark, but still not spawnable. As long as it's not spawnable, I don't care if this area is dark, since we're going to have mushrooms growing here. And then... if... I'm most likely going to cover those up. But if not, I'll dig it out and replace it with one of our texturing blocks. Or one of our stone. Though we don't have a lot of that. You know what? I should check our furnaces, see if we have any smelted, because I think I did put some in the smelter. But if I didn't, I'll go ahead and do that now. Let's see here. Is it nighttime now? It is nighttime. Okay. Let's sleep. Come on. Nope. That is... I totally wanted to type in chat. Oh. Oh, hey, there's a slime. There's a few slimes. Okay. Don't like the creeper, but I do like the slimes. Hello, slime. Give. Perfect. You do know you're gonna burn, right? Okay, you do you, zombie. You could have stayed under there, but no. You're like, human flesh. Ow. What? You know what? Maybe they were closer than I thought they were. They looked farther, but I... You know what? Let's try and get you... Come on. Come on. You can see me, right? Hey, right over here. Okay. And death. Perfect. Really? Um... I have... Yeah, I have full food. I will... Is that another creeper? Come on. Dude. Dude. I would rather you not be anywhere near me. I'm going to need you near me so I can, you know, ensure that you're not going to come near me when I'm not anticipating it. Nope. And go in. Perfect. I'm just going to put the gunpowder in there. Yeah. You doing okay, frog? Good. I'm glad I figured out what made the other frog escape. Still need to find another frog. Okay. Oh, that's a fair chunk of charcoal. Go ahead and put it in these. And I did have some stone. Good. And I have a whole lot of cobble. I do not need to worry about not having enough cobble. At least right now. And then you... I'll just leave you. You're fine. In fact, smelt some copper. I don't need it right now, but you know what? Might as well have it smelting. Just in case. Okay. Oh wait, we can kind of see it from here, actually. You know what? I don't hate the fact that you can see it from here. It would be nice to have something on the ceiling to make it a bit different than all the rest of the cave, since that's actually going to be a potion slash growing mushrooms area. We'll see. We'll see if anything comes to mind. I'm not going to work on the wall back here, because most likely I'm going to have it covered with hive. But I am going to do this wall. And I need to do that. Okay, I need to do the platform first real quick. What wood am I going to use? You know what? I can use our pale oak, at least for the trapdoors. And the supports can be spruce. If I can find it, there we go. Okay, let's... There we go. We'll have a little left over, but we should have enough? Maybe. It's either 5 or 6 blocks. So we are going to need a little bit more. You know what? Slime does technically go in there for now. At least until I get a bigger storage. Let's drop you. And where... Oh, there's more of my spruce. And any of the actual... What do I call it? Rails. Any of the rails that we have, or things that make you so you don't fall. Any of those we'll add later. Please don't go outside. You're too close to the entrance for comfort. I'm watching you, bee. There's nothing outside. Nothing for you, at least. All of the flowers closest to you are right here. Come on, bud. Okay, let's get all of these placed. This will have to be one of those ongoing oh, dang it. This will have to be one of those ongoing projects, mostly due to the fact of I don't have Silk Touch yet. So we can't do one of the plans I have. And I also want to keep one of those for a custom tree that we can easily put here. So we'll have to wait for that. Let's see here. You know what? I like that. I'm assuming a bee just came out of the thing. Was it you? It was most likely you. Let's put away the wood so we have a bit more room in our inventory. Is there anything else I can put away? I could put away the shears. I don't think there's anything I need to shear at the moment. Same with the dandelions. Kind of need the dirt just in case. And that should be good. Oh. Wait, that's my last axe. How about let's make another. Perfect. Okay, now that we have that done, we can properly do this wall. For the most part. Wait, I don't have to make scaffolding. At least on this side. Perfect. Let's do gravel. Let's rearrange our inventory. Get andesite. I don't need the stone right now, but might as well have it on our hotbar. Gravel. Andesite. Some cobble, and more andesite. Perfect. Right over here. That's covered, right? Yeah, that's covered. If not, I'd figure a way to do it to where it wouldn't show on the top. But for now, it works. Gravel, andesite, and gravel. Can I have that stone so it's not freaking out? Copper, be gone. Please. There we go. And we shouldn't need anything else. Let's put some gravel up there. And cobble. Then we just need to work on the top bit, which we're going to have to go all the way up here for. Which I'm probably just going to put andesite and cobble. So let's do andesite, cobble, and then a little bit more andesite. That should be good. Oh, hi. Yeah, you do you. Just don't stay over here for too long, bee. Because I kind of have a pickaxe. I don't want you to go in front of me while I'm wielding said pickaxe. That sounds like a trap. Okay. I don't need either of those right now, so let's go ahead and grab... Let's grab the cobble and the stone. And then one andesite stair over here. Good. Can we just make one side a little bit different? Without it looking off? Maybe. Something that would probably help is to make this... You know what? I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. My only thing is that it's not symmetrical, and it's fine, because they're trying to make it so it's not too much. Let's go ahead and exchange that for a stone slab. And then a stair? You know what? That weirdly works. I do want a wall here. Which wall? Most likely an andesite wall. Because I don't think you can have a pure stone wall, right? Yeah, you can't. Where's my andesite? There it is. And we need to go all the way up. Probably could make it from the scaffolding we have set for the plan of the beehive, but just in case. And anything else would be the water features, which I'm hesitant to fully add. What we could do, and what I might do, is I might put a thing of water right here, have it covered in some way, most likely with either a mossy carpet, or you could put a stair or a wall in here, just to make it so that the bees don't go, oh hey, a thing I can go in. Then we'll have it flow all the way over here, and then we'll have the waterfall. I'm worried about the waterfall. I'm worried that the bees will, go in it. But it'll also look nice. It's another reason why I'm keeping the bees attached, 2 bees attached to the fence. So that way we can constantly be like, oh, okay, if bees do end up dying due to the water features, we have at least 2 bees constantly so we can get more again. Why? I mean, I know you guys can go up there and there's nothing over there, so I'm not focused on closing it up yet. But why? There's nothing up. There's no flowers up there. The closest flower on the ceiling is that one. I'll gladly yoink you. And you. Oh, dang it. Can I really not reach there? I cannot. Fine. And that's a mossy carpet. Let's do it right there, and we can get rid of that one, because that one was too close. Perfect. And then once those start growing... You know what? I'll just let it grow. I'll let it grow, and I'll grab my shears later to snip it so it doesn't grow any longer. But for now, I think this is good. Is that a half? It is not. We can actually place a lantern on there if we wanted to. And I don't think the lantern's light would go too far into here. At least not far enough to make it so that mushrooms couldn't grow. We should probably make a raised flower bed there. Especially since I think... Yeah. Here's my thought process. Over here is like a potion area, which is why we're gonna have the mushrooms, and then we're gonna have the... Once we have it, netherwort growing in this section. Meaning that most likely we're going to change the floor into wood. What wood? We'll figure that out once it comes. But for now, that's the thought process. Meaning that having a lantern there probably wouldn't be a bad idea, and then having it be a raised flower bed would make sense. Okay. Let's go ahead and put the stone back on our hotbar. And since we have this all done, let's go ahead and... I'm half tempted to tear down the tree, but I'm not going to because we don't have it to the point where we want it. I'd rather have the beehive that is naturally generated attached to something instead of just tearing it down right now. Let's do a bit of gravel, andesite, cobble, and then more gravel. I really didn't need to do that because most likely you're going to be covered. Right. Okay, maybe not over there, but over here you're most likely going to be covered. Kind of forgot about doing the roof, which is fine. We'll still get it done, and it'll still be fine. Whoa, hi bee. We just don't need to waste any of our resources for it. Okay, and let's do these two. Just andesite and gravel, because we already have a whole lot down there. Well, at least we can reach some of these areas because of the trees. How am I going to do this? I don't necessarily want the dirt to be shown on the sides, or at least not a whole lot. And we are going to have basically a trail of water going all the way around to this area using stairs, while also trying to maintain the fact that it's going to be curved at the bottom, at least ever so slightly. For now, we're going to have to wait until we start doing the tunnel itself. So I'll just keep the dirt there. And I'll just do the top section for now. The top section we could do right now and not have to worry, because I can't reach the bottom right now. And I don't want to go down until I have at least the parts I can reach done. Can I? Thank you. And let's do andesite. Do I have more andesite? I do. Is that all of my andesite? Am I really that low? Maybe. Let's see. Oh no. Good. We have a whole lot more andesite in here. That is lovely. Oh, you liking the spore blossom? I'm assuming that's a yes. The happy spins indicate the bee is happy. Can we not fall, please? Thank you. Okay. I'll keep some of the gravel here. Not all of it, but some. You know what? That works. That works. It is a helicopter bee. Oh, and it disappeared. The helicopter bee said no more spins. I'd assume bees get dizzy. Do you get dizzy? Don't run away from my question. They ran away. They refused to answer. Rude. Let's do you and you. Cobble, gravel, and andesite. Is there any more that I can reach from here? I'll reach that bottom earlier. Let's make most of the Most of this will be extended by stone. Or at least it should be. Can I reach that? No? You're just gonna keep spazzing out? Okay. That's fine. And then the rest of that I'll have to do later. Let's go ahead and make you... I won't do any gravel directly underneath the dirt, because that wouldn't make sense. It doesn't need to make sense, but it just wouldn't make sense. Apparently this is the gravel... not the gravel wall. The cobblestone wall. Was there a block in there that just disappeared into the stair? Or was I seeing things? Maybe. Yeah, that should be good. That should be good. Ow. Well, I guess I didn't need that torch right now. I would have wanted that torch, because it's a little dark, but we'll have to find some other way to light up this wall. Most likely by glow lichen. I'm gonna need a whole lot of glow lichen. Well, we'll do that when it comes to it. Because I do not have all the bone meal in the world just yet. Someday I will. But that time is not now. Speaking of which, you know what? Let's put away this flint. Oh, hi. You know what? Why? Oh, it's almost nighttime. You guys can be patient, right? Right. Just don't come into the bee place. I will be very upset if you do. Come on. There's colors in the sky. Come on. It's nighttime. Please. Please. Game. Let me sleep. Let me sleep so I can fight. Okay, thank you. There's red in the sky. I should be able to sleep. Okay. Hi, pillagers. Why are you back? Please say none of you have piercing. Okay, I don't see any... Oh, that is a whole lot. Okay, I think one of them is to the right as... Ow. Did you just shoot your friend? You did. Come on. Oh. You're using the vine as a shield. Stop using vines as shields. That is surprisingly effective. Is there another one? There is. You're... Why are you in the tree? Okay. Apparently that guy was like, the tree will save me. It did not. But he thought it would. Yeah, there were so many. Also, hi, Sage. Let's go ahead and put this with the others. Was there no crossbows that time? Sad. I mean, it's fine, but still, sad. Is there anything else I could drop off right now? No. Not really, at least. We're so close to just having one stack of bread. I would love it if that would be right now, only because I want the inventory space. But since it popped in my head. I might as well harvest our crops so we can get at least a little bit more bone meal. Never mind. Our crops are not fully done. Grow faster, please. That'd be lovely if you could. Because I think we only have 17 bone meal. It's not a whole lot. It's enough to do a little bit of things. It's enough to get a whole lot of moss and a small bit of glow lichen. For now, it's fine. Once we have all of the walls done, then we'll worry about it. But for now, I'll get over it. Let's do you, you, and you. You know what? That's good. Let's do a diagonal. Andesite, cobble, and then gravel. You know what? I like how it's looking. It's definitely not too much cobble like we did the first time we were trying to do the walls. So that's good. As long as we're not overusing the cobble, that is the main thing I'm worried about. Whether we're underusing the cobble or not, that is an entirely different question. I don't think we are, but who knows? Maybe later down the line we'll be like, there's not enough cobble. I think the only reason why I'd be kind of feeling that right now is because, well, we have all the cobble. Not a lot of stone. Oh, come on. That works. Let me just get rid of you. Okay, that'll actually be a spawning area. Let's prevent that. Stone, andesite. Can I? Thank you. And then this one will actually have to pillar up to get it. Let's do andesite. Perfect. And these ones can be connected. Yeah. That's not top layer of dirt, but it is a visible layer of dirt. Um, it should be fine if it's stone or even gravel. If not, we can adjust the dirt on the outside. But it should be fine. And the rest of this shouldn't be visible at all. Good. This, on the other hand, is visible and is the top. Huh. What we could do, or what I think I might do, is make it so that over here it dips a little bit more in the cave structure, unlike everywhere else here. We'll see if it looks good. If it doesn't, we'll fix it and adjust accordingly. Let's do gravel, andesite, cobble, and not more andesite. That's a bit too much. Yeah, that should be good. And then that'll be covered by a slab. So it's just this one that we need to worry about. How do we want to do you? Let's go ahead and have the stone slab as the primary here. Let's see here. Let's have stone. We need to have blocks covering the sides here, or stairs, or stairs, because those will also work. If we do this, at least with a few of these, it should do the trick. And let's change this out for stone. You know what? I don't hate that. It does need oh, it's raining. It does need a bit more smoothing out with slabs and stairs. But other than that, it should be good. Let's do slab. Do we want a stair? Stair's too much. Stair is just a tad too much. It's not bad. It's not bad. If we have a stair there, does it make it a bit better? Kind of? Maybe? I don't hate it. It's odd against the ceiling, though. So once we actually start melding it in with the ceiling, it should look a bit better. Okay, this one, let's go ahead and do this instead. Have an upside down stair? Not this one. Let's do a stone stair. And then we'll do andesite. Bit of cobble. You know what? That's much better. Once we actually have it to where some of the surrounding area is also starting to meld in with the ceiling, it starts to look a bit better. I don't hate that. Oh, it's starting to become nighttime. How much of nighttime? It's close enough that I should probably... Nope. Wrong stair. I should probably start going back to at least sleep. You know what? Yeah, I like that. I should probably have a few more places that are a bit more curved like that area instead of how we have it right now, where it's mostly open. Maybe. If we were to have it anywhere, it'd probably be on any of the walls that are curving in. So was once going out, then curving in. So where the hive is going to be is probably one that I would have done if the hive wasn't going to be there, or right here. Anywhere else, though, probably wouldn't fit as well as I'd want it to. And I need to get rid of you. I really wish I had bamboo. Wandering trader, if you come by, please have bamboo. Or at least a propagule. Or an acacia sapling. You know what? There are a few things I want from you. I can't afford them all, but I do want some of them. Okay. Can't fix you yet. I want to get rid of that hole. But because there's going to be a beehive there, we can't really fix it. There's our dirt. Let's start right here. Just getting some of the slab work done around here. Not all of it's going to be slabs, but a fair chunk of it is. And then if there are any stairs, it'll extend how far the slabs go. I like that. And the bee is enjoying himself. Okay. Something that would probably also help in this specific section is actually putting the wall or the block out that we need to in the first place. Because I forgot to do that. Andesite and stone. So let's do... and then 2 andesite. Yeah, that should be good. Let's get rid of these 3. Yeah, those 3 should be good to get rid of. Let's bring back the things we had previously. Let's do stair. Am I completely... oh, I'm completely out of andesite stairs. Okay. Then I need to make a mental note of making more. It's fine, because right now I don't need it, but I do need to make more soon. Same with slabs. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab our shovel, get rid of the scaffolding, and then we'll go ahead and make some more slabs of all kinds. Because we're almost out of every single one except for cobblestone? Yeah, the cobblestone's the only one that's high enough that we don't have to worry about it. Let's grab some more andesite. I don't need to grab more cobble. And then I have all the stone that we currently have in my inventory, so we don't have to worry about that yet. Okay, maybe we do slab-wise, but other than that, let's just make 22 of those, and then a few stairs. How many should I make slab-wise? Let's do 44. And then a few more stairs as well, because that's the majority of what we need. You know what? That should be good. At least for now. Why is that? Did I accidentally put a torch up there? Why are you bright? Oh, is that just because there's a pumpkin down there? It might be. You know what? I don't hate it. I was just a bit confused for a half a second. Okay. Why aren't you lighting up over there? Yes, I know you can't light up everywhere, but still, it would be nice. You know what? I'll just scaffold off of the trees. Oh, trees. I need to be on you. There we go. I can reach everything from here. Or at least everything that I need to. Oh, we're actually running somewhat low on cobblestone stairs. Huh. Well, that's good to know. I don't need the dirt right now, so I can put the stone stairs on. Let's do stone stair, andesite. Let's try and use mostly stone. Oh, hi, bee. What do you... Okay. Did that wall smell good? Why did you... Are you okay? I don't know if the bee's okay. The bee's like, delicious wall. Let's just headbutt the wall. Headbutting walls most of the time hurts. Just let you know, bee. It wouldn't recommend. I know you're a bee, and maybe you have a really hard head. Just don't tell your other bee friends to do the same, because they may not have as hard of heads. Why? There's no flowers back there, guys. You know, I really should put flowers back there since they're going, ooh, this place I can go to. I wonder if I can pollinate the wall. Okay. I don't think we need to put anything there specifically because we have the hole in the wall. How does it look from afar, though? Nah. That is going to be a temporary gap, but that, on the other hand, you know, I'm going to get rid of that one slab. Give. With that one slab gone, how does it look? Much better. Much, much better. Now we just have the left side to do, at least in the main area. You know what? Not bad. Not bad at all. Still don't know how I'm going to do the ceiling. Because it is a cave, but I'm wanting the ceiling not to be too much of the same. So for now, I think I'll leave it stone. I still need to grab the coal, but it's fine. For now, the coal can stay. The coal gets a pass. You know what? Just because that's actually grass and not moss, I'm gonna avoid it. Let's see here. Let's do stair, a few slabs. Just like that. Should be good. Though we... It's fine. Over here, there could be a few spots where we don't have the block. Because I am actually kind of curious to see what it would look like if we did that a few times. We're not going to do it a whole lot because, well, we didn't do it anywhere else, but we'll see how it looks in that one area. No. That's actual grass. Don't touch. Bad dirt. And cobble. Okay, I'm just going to scaffold to the point where we can actually reach over here. There we go. Here, and then we need our andesite. That should be good. Let's exchange these for our stairs. Let's do stair here and a stair here. Because why not? Andesite, cobble. Yeah, that needs to be stone. And then cobble. Oh, it's nighttime. Ow. You know what? I'd rather take a half a heart of damage than potentially have a creeper come in here. I feel like that's a fair exchange. Half heart of damage so we don't have anything potentially kill us. I'm good with that. Okay. From this side, besides, of course, the random bit of coal in the ceiling, I do like. And then if we turn around, ignoring the fact that we don't have the beehive done, because there will eventually be one in this section. You know what? I really like that. And hopefully we'll have a whole lot more glowberries hanging from here. And I need to have them strewn about as well. So we do need to make a few more moss patches in the ceiling. I just don't know where at the moment. That is something we're going to have to think about while we do the tunnel. Speaking of which, where did I put it? There it is. There's our glow lichen. And then we have our bone meal over here. I'm not going to use all of our bone meal, but we should grow at least a little bit, which means we need our shears. Closest one? Closest one. Let's have our shears, and then we already have our glow lichen on us. You know what? I'll do it in the tunnel because it's probably where we're going to have the best area to do it. It's a temporary thing, but it'll give us a fair chunk. You know what? I'll leave us with... I'll leave us with 6. That'll give us enough glow lichen to play around with and light up some of the areas, while also keep letting us have enough bone meal for if we need any more moss. Because thankfully, when you bone meal moss, you get a fair chunk back. Okay. What I do know for sure, right here is really dark. Same with over here. Is there any other dark walls? A little bit. And if there's any more that we come across, we'll put the glow lichen on. But for now, that should be good. I'll put it in with the moss. For now. And we have a bit of this done. At least the very center of it. The center? The very entrance of it. You. How do I want to do you? I do want to get rid of the copper. Other than that, we'll have to see. We already have that textured. We just need this. So let's do cobblestone, gravel. Yeah, that looks good. Right, there's a torch there. Because we do have a few jack-o'-lanterns in place, and I know it's not dark enough to spawn, but I would like to see what I'm doing. That's going to be covered up by a block. So we don't need to do that. Okay. Because these are shorter walls, I don't really need to do too much texturing. And it's probably going to be a whole lot easier to accidentally do too much. Yeah, even just that, this one thing of cobblestone, it is a fair chunk, considering. It probably would be better if there's maybe one over here. Maybe. But we do need to be careful with our cobblestone. So let's do... Let's just dig out a few places where we want to have... Ooh, there's more coal. I have more stone smelting. I need the coal. Please give me all of the coal. That would be lovely. Then we could just light up this area. Delicious coal. Okay, good night, Sage. Oh, hi, bee. Dude. Why? Why? There's nothing over here for you. Legitimately nothing. Can you see, this is why I had the flowers on me. Let's grab one of you. Because why not? Oh, bee. Hey, you. I have flower. How about let's get you out of the hole? Yes, good bee. Just stay over here. Please. There we go. Now we won't have the bee going into the hole. I'd rather not have the bee get stuck in a hole. But here we are. Because apparently the bee likes to be trapped? Why did you want to go in there? There's no... It's not an exit. You going close to the entrance, that makes sense, because there are flowers outside. Not anywhere close, but there are flowers outside. But here, there's no flowers in the hole I just dug. These bees, man. Always wanting to go where they shouldn't. That might be a bit too much cobble in one space. Maybe. I could be wrong, and also I'm not hating the fact that there's a weird little indent up here. Let's just put some gravel. Let's do a diagonal hole. Just like that. And we just won't have... We won't have it be a block up here. We'll have andesite. Yeah, that's not too much. That's not too much at all. Okay. Good. And the walls themselves are going to be the same inside the tunnel and out. The floor, on the other hand, this might change. Let's see here. Let's do... Let's just keep that straight stone. It doesn't hurt. Hi, bee. Having fun? Good. And we want a temporary torch over here. Just so we can see what we're doing. That should be good. Let's do cobble, andesite, and gravel. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. And let's go ahead and push this out a little. Yeah, I like that. It'll look better once we have slabs over there, but for now, it's good. Can't do the very top because it's going to be covered. So we can only... Let's put an andesite. We have to make sure that we don't have it in places where it's going to be covered, but we also don't want it to be too untextured. It's a weird balance. I'll be honest. But I think we're doing okay on it. Not the best, but we're doing okay. You know, let's put some gravel over there. Good. Let's do a double. And then right next to the andesite. Gravel. I didn't put any andesite over here. Let's go ahead and fix that. Okay, that looks better. And we don't need to touch this block. Only these. Night Lily. Let's do andesite. You know what? That looks good. This doesn't, but we'll fix that later when we're doing the roof. Let's go ahead and start over here where we started doing the wall. And we'll just continue it. We are going to want to fix how it goes up, but I do like this indent into the roof. I'm assuming it was coal. It would have to be coal, because I don't remember getting any iron when I was digging this place out. Let's do a double tall. That should be good. We might want something on the bottom over here, but we'll see. Let's do gravel. Just in these places. 3 cobble, and then the rest be andesite. You know what, let's put some more andesite right here. You know what? I like it. And then all we have is just this wall for the texturing part, and then we can go back to our slabs and stairs. You know what? Because we have so much texturing there, let's leave that one bare. Do andesite? Yeah. Okay. And then all we have to do is either use stairs or full blocks on relatively this level. Not entirely, but it should be good. This is already done. So, I'm sorry. Why did I hear a skelly? Oh, it might be nighttime. That might be from the surface. Is it? Oh, that's definitely from the surface. Okay. We're fine. For now, we are good. Ish. I mean, yeah, there's a skelly somewhere outside, which isn't great, but we'll live. Too much cobble. Then we could do stairs to make that a little bit better. Let's do stairs, and we'll make this a bit more of an uneven shape using slabs. Like this? Yeah, that looks good. And that was my last stone slab. Okay. That means we need to make more of those. But other than that, do we need any more full blocks? This wall. Then we don't need any more full blocks. Night mud. Do I need it there? No, we can just do slabs on this area. Over here, on the other hand, let's go ahead and put it like this. That should be good. As long as most of this is stone, it should be good. And then any of the parts that I didn't place anything will be stairs of some sort. So let's do stone, cobble. I didn't place any there, but how do I want to do this? I might leave this one just slabs, because that'll work. Over here, let's do more so this. Yeah, that should be good. That should be good. And then the rest can be andesite and stone, except for that one. That one will be cobble. Good. Let's go ahead and get rid of the copper. I got the rest of... Okay, I got the rest of this side. Why did I not get this side? You know what? Doesn't matter. We're doing it now. And let's make the rest stone. You know what? Let's make you stairs instead. Okay. It's gonna be dangerous outside. quickly eat, have our axe out, because we need to grab our stone from the furnaces, because they should be all smelted. Please say that there are no creepers from between me and my home. Please say there are no creepers between me and my home. I will repeat that until we get here. Okay. Full stack of copper, and then all of the stone. I know we don't need it, but we might in the future. Rather be prepared. Is there anything within sight that is going to potentially kill us? Surprisingly, I don't see anything. So as long as it stays that way, or whatever it is far, far away, and not within the cave, we'll be fine. Hi, bee. Let's go ahead. You know what? Let's make all of these into slabs, and then all of these into... We already have a fair chunk of stairs. We use more slabs than stairs. So let's do that instead. Andesite-wise, we're fine with everything else. Everything else can stay as it is. Except for maybe cobblestone. That we are running surprisingly low on. Okay. Let's add a few blocks over here, since I apparently forgot to do that area. And then we should be just fine. Those were both stone. Got it. Let's make at least one of these a stair. Make it so it's not entirely even or symmetrical. Hi, bee. Nope. Too much cobble. Maybe something like this? Because we don't want it to look odd. Or crowded. That's my main worry. I'm worried it'll look crowded once we have it complete. Especially in that corner. We'll see. We'll see. Let's go ahead and do a stone slab over there. Well, at least, hi, B. At least this area won't feel crowded. Maybe near the floor it will, but the roof is high enough that you won't feel too crowded. And what I might do is not do the same thing that I did over in the main area. I won't have it curve on the bottom. Because if I curve it on the bottom, it's going to be too crowded. And that would not be great. We can have a bit of curving here. Maybe. If we do it like that... It's not bad. It's not good either, but it's not bad. If we do something more so like this... You know what? I don't hate that. I don't hate it when it's like that. Though I do want to get rid of these slabs. If you get rid of those slabs... Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad at all. And let's go ahead and put... You know what? I like this area being a little bit more curved than the main area. It makes sense. It's a tiny tunnel inside of a cave. It makes sense if it's a bit more curved than everywhere else. Even just slightly. Yeah. In this area, it'll be a wee bit different. Just a wee bit different. Let's go ahead and get some cobble as well. Because I forgot to put the blocks over here. Let's do stone. Andesite. And we'll just have stairs over here. Yeah, that works. That works. Okay. We should have enough slabs for this. If we don't, we'll make more. But we should have enough slabs. I'm gonna change this to a stair. Oh, hi, bee. You know what? Besides this, let's go ahead and fix... How do I want to fix this? We can cover it up. Just with slabs alone. Except over here. You know what? That works. I like how that looks. And then we have enough stairs for what we want to do. And since I'm not going to do the bottom for fear of overcrowding the area, let's go ahead and... Let's do a slab. Let's do a mossy cobble slab. Do I have... I know I have the moss for it. I do not have moss on me, though. You know, I'm just gonna have the moss on me. Because why not? So we're not gonna be digging anything, so our inventory shouldn't be getting too full. Is it just gonna be in here? No, it'll be in building blocks. There it is. Is it only with vines? Can you not make it with moss? Okay. I mean, it's fine. We have a few vines. It's just not a whole lot of vines. Oh well. For now, it'll do. It did not make a whole lot. We'll just do moss. Just do slabs. Why aren't your wings moving? Why are your wings paralyzed? Are you okay? Do I need to call the bee doctor? You know what? I need to get a bee doctor. See why those bees... The bees are like, no, I'm not going to move. I will forever be stationary. Which is not healthy for bees. Our bees need help. And let's do stone. It's a little bit, but I actually do like that. I should have made one of those... I should have made one of those stairs. It's fine. We'll just have to cut into our... light area. You know what? I could redirect... I could redirect the path slightly since we're no longer going to have it the way that I thought we were going to have it. Okay, moss, you can move, and then I need the stone pick. Because either way, we need to fix the edges here. And fill them in with dirt. That will eventually turn into what we need it to turn into. Is it going to be anytime soon? No, because the grass doesn't want to grow. But it will sometime. I'm going to turn you into a cobble stair. I'd rather you be a mossy cobble stair, but we're running low on vines. And I'd rather not have to deal with losing more vines. Let's do you. Interesting. Let's have it hug the wall. Because that would make more sense. Let's have it hug the wall, and then it'll go out to here. Nope. Give me back my stair. Perfect. Well, this is going to be interesting. We could do it like this. And then have the bottom stair over here. Curve slightly. Maybe. Or even if we just... If we have just a stone slab. Or an andesite slab. That's not going to be filled with water. And then make this a mossy cobble. We could... That could work. Potentially. Well, that's... I mean, it looks cool, but that's not what we want. Not in the slightest. Because if it's just like this, it's gonna pour water everywhere. If we put a stair that isn't filled with water, however, Or, or if we have an upside down stair, actually. If we have an upside down stair, just like this, to where we can see the water, and it'll pour through, going over here and around. You know what? I like that. It does mean that this will go further in, but I'm fine with that. Actually, do we? Because we're going to have oak slabs over here. So the only place that there could potentially be an issue is right over here. But, oh, I don't have mossy carpet on me. If we put mossy carpet right on here, it should be fine. I need to grab my bucket of water anyway. Let's go ahead, sleep, because it is very dark. Grab our bucket, and then grab any of our mossy carpets that we have in our barrels. Nobody? Good. Let's keep it that way. That's our moss. Why did we divide our moss? Okay, that works. Anything else? Oak slabs. Besides that, I think we should be good. So for now, I'm going to drop off everything except for the slabs and stairs, because those are the only things I'm still going to be using at the moment. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Go over here. Goes around. I forgot to grab my bucket. Well, now we can put the carpet there. Still need the bucket. Okay. Oh! Okay, that's good. The grass has grown there. Oh. Well, that's not great. Grass can grow diagonally, right? It should be able to. Grass will go over there. Once the grass is on this block, or this block, whichever one, then we'll break the dirt bridge we made. Right, bucket. And then grab some water. Head over here. Actually, we'll be able to make an infinite water source. That is perfect. Makes it so I don't have to go up and down too often. And then... well, I don't have to put it right here. I'm still going to, but I don't have to. Oh. How do I want to fix this? I could put a random trapdoor. It wouldn't make entire sense of why we'd have the trapdoor there, but it would be a fix. You know what? That's what I might just do. Oh, you're not gonna... please don't pour out weird. Good. Very good. Where is... we should have at least one trapdoor in our things over here, right? Please? Am I going to have to go all the way back? I'm going to have to go all the way back. Got it. Why? Didn't I just kill you guys? Okay. I mean, Okay, I'll go the long way, so I'll actually be on land. I don't want you guys shooting at me while I'm in the water. Kind of an unfair advantage. Let's go ahead and head over here. Oh, almost all of our crops are done. Hi. Oh, one of you has an enchanted bow. I need to get rid of you quick. Oh, yeah, I need to get rid of you quick. Ow. Ow. Okay, running, running. I hate these guys. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let me heal. Here, I thought being in the water would be an unfair advantage to them. No, they already have piercing. They already have an unfair advantage. Ow. I really dislike you. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Nope. Ow. I. Can you not? Think, 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 think. Ow. You. Okay. You guys, I can block your attacks. You guys are fine. Ow. Okay, not when you're being smart. Stop being smart. That hurts. When you're smart, it hurts. Stop it. Please. Okay, either you miss. Okay. Come on. Thank you. Ow. Okay. Is there any more of you guys? Where's your boss? Is your boss not over here? Okay, I don't know where the flag guy is, so that's a little concerning, but you know what? As long as they don't have an enchanted crossbow, we'll be fine. Because when they have enchanted crossbows, it hurts. A whole lot. You're still growing. Are all of the potatoes and carrots fully grown? It looks like it. So let's go ahead and harvest. Mainly so we can get more bone meal. Because I think we're good on food for now. Oh. Oh, that was a full moss block. Okay. Half of this is going to be carrots, but we don't have enough carrots. Not yet. We will soon. Next harvest, most likely. Maybe. If we're lucky. The next harvest will be half the plot. We have all of the potatoes. So let's put the potatoes in, and we didn't save any of our carrots. I am going to have to make a separate barrel for said carrots. And I'm going to need to put it somewhere. But for now, that is future me's problem. Let's grab you. Because most of you are done, so I don't have to worry about keeping the very... Okay, I can keep the very few that aren't fully grown. Because it's just 2 that aren't grown. And that is fine. So we could just plant the rest of you. And then we'll just visit the composter. Eventually, I will make an area where I can just put stuff in a chest and it'll go immediately into a composter. But for now, We'll just have composter time. And it won't be too long. Because we don't have too many seeds. We have a fair chunk, but it's not too many. Come on. Eat, composter, eat. Take the delicious seeds and give me my bone meal. So that way I can get more vines. Vines should probably be next on my checklist, because we have a fair chunk of moss in general. The pale moss, we don't use it often yet. So for now, I'm going to say we don't need it. We have 27 pale moss if we do actually want it, but we don't have a need for it yet. Okay, you're good. It's getting nighttime, so let's go ahead and sleep in our house for the first time in a while. Did it? Okay, squids, please stop going onto land or into my boats. That tends to, get you guys killed. Would prefer it if you tried to avoid that. Okay. Let's go ahead and put the ink sacks away. Let's put the carpet away, because I don't think we need any more of that. I don't think we do. Right. We have 2 spruce doors. We're going to need a whole lot more, but we do have a few. So let's go ahead and make all of these into some trap doors. Do we need any slabs? Not at the moment. So those can just stand there. And if we were to do a floor, it'd probably be either birch or oak, because this is a bit too bright. Let's see. Let me up. Perfect. That's not going to be enough, is it? I don't think it is. I mean, it might be. Just in case, I'd rather have more than less. So we'll have 18 trapdoors. Right, and we want to put foliage. That's another reason why we'll want to save some of our things. We already have azalea trees over there. I don't need to grab any more of those. Is there anything else that I need to grab? I might as well cook this up here. Wildflowers would be nice in general. Leaf litter would make sense, but I'll save that until we start actually making our custom trees. I'll have a few firefly bushes. Not a lot, but I'll have a few. Is there anything else we should grab? At least while we're here. Oak leaves. And that should be it until we start making the actual potion area. Because once we start actually making the potion area, we're going to need 1 cauldron just so we can have it. Yeah, that should be good. Do we need any chains? No. We will need more... We will need more lanterns. It's fine. It's fine. We are going to have to get iron really soon, though. Because we are low. Just a wee bit low. Okay, let's go ahead and head in here. You know what? Let's head out here. Quickly grow the azaleas we have. Or at least a few of them. And grab my shears, because I will need those. You know what? Let's do that. We have one. That's unlucky. Where did I put my bone meal? Okay, we got lucky with those two. Good. And let's just take all of these leaves. Perfect. Plus this will get us a little bit of oak to play around with as well, because we do have the oak slabs. But we are probably going to have other things that are... Oh, they're going to need oak. Oh, that's a really big all, because that means we're going to use more iron. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. When we need iron, like severely need, I'll go mining for it. But for now, I don't want to go mining. For now, we'll just focus on building. Because I believe we've got all the iron in our cave system. At least the areas that are lit up. Anywhere else in our cave system, however, that's not lit up, well, it's a wee bit dangerous, but there should be at least bits and pieces of iron there. Give me all of the pretty leaves. Perfect. I could probably reach the majority of those ones on the ground. And then once I shave a bit off the top here, I should be able to do the same. Just so I don't end up getting myself hurt. There we go. Perfect. And just a wee bit more. Come on. There we go. And then we'll get the ones that are on wood once we cut them down. Perfect. We got a whole bunch of leaves, 3 more rooted dirt, and a bit more of oak. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to collect those rooted dirt. It is very out of place. Okay, good. I have dirt on me. There we go. Perfect. Right, and I was going to do this as well. So, I know I want a bit more of these. This is a bit too low. So let's have you here. Did I already do you? Maybe. I did those two. Oh, okay. I need to wait for you to grow then. And I know I did that back one. So that's fine. And I need to keep all of the foliage away from the birch trees. Have you still not grown? This is grass. Right? Yeah. That's grass. This is moss. Why aren't you growing? Grow faster. Please. I know I'm asking a lot. But I would like it if you guys grew faster. You know what? In the places that have more moss blocks, I'll put some foliage on the ceiling, which means we need more moss blocks. How much moss do we have in total? 12. And then we have, I don't know if we have one in storage. We might have one in storage, but I don't think we do. And I'd rather be safe than sorry. So we just have 11. It's not a whole lot, but it's enough to get a head start at least. And we have enough dirt on us that we can pillar up if we need to. I'll put it farther back. Oh, right, it won't cover ore. You know what? That's a good thing. And I should really empty my inventory. Let's go ahead and get rid of all of our stone things. Everything else will keep on us. At least for the meantime. Did I really put a moss block there? Or did it just turn into a moss block when I did this? Maybe. Let's go ahead and get rid of you. So we can just use moss for everything else. Because this is going to be 7 blocks down, if I remember correctly. So we would have a little bit more mining to do. But it'll give us a fair chunk. There we go. That I'll just leave for now. And if anything up there turns into moss, that's fine. We already have moss on the ground, so it would make sense. It wouldn't be out of the blue. Oh, and this is the floor, so we don't want to go any further. At least not further than that. So let's go ahead. If we put it right there and put two dirt blocks, we shouldn't have to worry about it. Okay, we kind of did have to worry about it, but it's fine. We'll fix it. You know what? We'll fix it now. Oh, that's a really big danger hole. I'm just gonna do this real quick. Just so I don't end up falling 7 blocks. Because that would not be great. That's grass. Oh wait, grass is going over here. Well, that's good. But there's no grass over here. And there won't be any grass because it's not growing. Grow faster. Oh, well, it is growing. It's just very slow because it's grass. And watching grass grow takes time. I also need to fix that as well. Right, I need to fix that as well. Do I have enough dirt on hand? What are you? I mean, yay, we'll get some string because I see a few spiders. But what are you? You're a cool-looking skeleton that I've only seen in the trial chambers. Okay, good, you're not. You're not randomly hostile. Come on. Why were you being smart and stop using vines as shields? Because it works surprisingly well, and I would rather be able to kill you guys. Okay, spider. You're gonna hurt. Oh, okay. Well, you didn't hurt, but you didn't give me string either. Come on. Well, I got one thing of string. You know what? It's better than nothing. How do we make a bundle? You know what? I'm gonna check. It would be in here, wouldn't it? Bundle, bundle, bundle. Where? Is it not in here? Oh, it's over here. Oh, I can make a bundle now. I'm not going to, but I might next time I go adventuring. Okay. I have a little bit of dirt. And that's for the paths. Okay, good. We have more dirt over here. And then we can drop off those without worrying, and then we can just go inside. And hope that nothing that could kill us followed us. Because I know it's raining, but there's also a few mobs out there, meaning that there's probably a few more somewhere. I wouldn't doubt it. Let's go ahead and use our trapdoors real quick. Because I know where to put them. Or at least I know where I'm going to put some of them. Would that be better as just a slab? Maybe. But I don't hate it. Let's have that one be an outside one. So let's do here, outside. I mean, it kind of makes sense. As long as we change some of this into stone as well. So it's not just this random line being stone. I don't have any stone on me, but we do need to do that. Over here is going to be the potion area. Is it just going to be this level? I think I might just make it this level. And maybe over there. I mean, we can change this outer part to dirt. And over here, since we're most likely going to change, at least from here over, into some sort of wood. Nope. Nope. Please. There we go. But then once we actually have grass in this area, we can start making the path. Because I want to make the path now. But the path will obstruct most chances of grass getting all the way over there without having to bridge like we did with the one section of dirt we have down there. So for now, I'll be patient. You know what? Yeah, let's try that. If not, we could just put more dirt on it. You know what? I don't hate that. And then all we need to do is put dirt here. And then we should be fine. Right? Besides the occasional block that I missed. And then over here, we'll fix it later, because that's going to be different. And then over here, as long as it's not too much stone that we add, we can change those. Yeah. This, however, we'll see how it looks on the outside. It does seem a bit weird to be like, ooh, we're going to make it so that you have to walk on the water, but we're trying to make it look like it's eroded itself like that. Which would make sense. Maybe. It's not the worst thing in the world. And most of this is going to be covered up, so we'll see once we start making the actual tree that's going to be here. So once we actually have Silk Touch, which hopefully will be soon. I mean, we have the diamonds for it, we just don't have the levels for it. Or the books. That is another issue. We're missing the books and the levels. Everything else is fine. We have all of that. Let's see here. Let's drop off the dirt. I'll keep a stack on me. Drop off the gravel. You know what? The only thing I won't grab is actual stone itself. Because we have a whole lot of stone around it, it should be fine. It'll just be a slight bit of texturing. And it'll only be in this area. So it shouldn't be too much to worry about it. Maybe. Okay, we should worry about it. If you change that into cobble and then the rest into stone, it should be good. So let's hop over here. I don't see any colors in the sky, so it should be fine. Where's our stone? Where did I throw it? I can't wait till this project is over and we no longer have... What is that? It's either 6 or 8 barrels over there. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I mean, we might as well make another wall. There'll be another andesite wall. Because cobble is a bit too much in the smaller areas. Put it right there. So we'll have a lantern here. And then we'll have a lantern over here. This will have raised flower beds, which means we need to get more pale oak trapdoors. That's actually kind of concerning. We're using more pale oak than I thought we would. Which is fine, we have the pale oak for it. But sometime soon, we're not going to have the pale oak for it. And we're going to have to go back out there, because... I don't know. You know what? I'll grab the single sapling we have. I'm fairly certain it's going to be like dark oak, where we need 4 saplings, based on how it appeared. But we can try. Will that be enough? No. Let's go ahead and make a fair chunk. If we need more, we'll make more, but that should be good. But I'm fairly certain we're going to need at least 3 more pale oak saplings before it'll actually grow. So let's put it here. If you grow, hooray! If you don't, well, that won't be so great. Please grow. That would be awesome. I really don't want to have to go back there. For multiple reasons. It is over 2,000 blocks away. And I know what's in there. I mean, yeah, recently I've been informed that it only appears at night. But still, I know what's in there. I really don't want to encounter said weeping angel-like thing. Gonna be honest. Sounds not great. You know what? I'll make it a bit rooted. A bit rooted. Because why not? And then once we actually have netherwort and netherrack, I'll exchange half of this for that, and it should be good. Night, Twonkerbell. Yeah, that should be good. That should be good. We need to harvest our honey soon. Actually, we haven't gotten any bottles of honey. We do need to work on that. Just a little bit. But for now, it'll be fine. It's... Okay, what's the actual light level over here? Can I... Oh, it's 4. 4, 3, 2, oh. I mean, it won't spawn anything, but it is really dark. I'm gonna grab 3. I'm gonna grab 3 of our glow lichen. Just so it's a little bit lighter. Because it is very dark. Like, I can't put it on any of these blocks, even though I want to, but I can put it over there. You know what? Considering it has to be dark for the mushrooms to grow, I'll say that's good. High bee. Then over here, I know I have a hoe. It's all the way back at home, and I don't mind making another, so I'm just gonna make another. Over here, we'll have a very minor little gardening area. I don't have the moss on me. But what I can do is replace this block with moss instead, as I put water over here. Let's do moss. Some of that I could probably let become grass. Right? You know what? I'll do this. And then we can put a 2 tall flower over here. Hi, Eva. Those won't be grass, but it wouldn't make sense if it was grass. At least, I don't think so. If we have it like this, we can put some 2 tall flowers once we get them, and even some other flowers as well, just so the bees are happy. If you're talking about the end of the world that used to be on PC, I don't know if you can go to the Farlands anymore. You might be able to, but it'd be very, very far, as per the name. But I don't know if it's still a thing. I haven't seen it anytime recently, so I don't know. Let's see here. Oak probably wouldn't be the best wood because we've already used it. Let's try birch. We have a bit of birch on us. Let's go ahead and see if birch will do the trick. We don't need a ton. We'll just need a few. Where's my shovel? There we go. You know what? That can go back to normal. Nice. Thank you. And have a good night, Eva. Okay. Let's get the copper out and then sub all of this, at least all of this level, with birch. And hopefully it'll be good. If it's too bright, we'll go back to oak, but I have a feeling if we use oak, it'll be too much. We'll see. We'll see. Oh yeah, birch is perfect. And I did not make enough slabs. Let's go and make some more. That should be good. Yeah. Hey, how about let's actually make the jump? How about let's not die of fall damage? That'd be unfortunate. There we go. And then we just need a few more. How do you like it, Bee? Is it good? I know, there's not many flowers. Okay. By then. The bee's like, there's no flowers. I'm going away. You know what? I might. Please don't act like a pigman right now. I beg of you, Bee. I would rather not accidentally hit you. I would feel so bad. Let's go ahead. And do this real quick. I know either way I'm going to move the crafting bench up there. I don't want to move it just yet. Just in case if we decide, hey, I'm going to move it somewhere else, or if we have other things we need to craft in the main section. Because this area is small enough that I don't think we'll have to worry about it too much. This, however, since this is... Oh. Right, that's why I was waiting. Hey, remember why I was waiting to put the floor down? Yeah. Oh well. Let's put it here instead. It'll be a temporary land bridge. That'll have to go just like that. Is our other land bridge? Nope, it is not finished. Got it. Finish growing. I want to get rid of you so there's not a random line of dirt. Okay. Do we want to put another slab here? It wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt, but then we don't need this one. Yeah, that should be good. That should be good. And then didn't I like 10 minutes ago say, oh, I don't need spruce right now. I kind of need spruce right now. For a half second, I thought that was going to be dangerous. No, it's just a tree. It's just a sapling that won't grow. Not for a little while. Let's go and drop those off. Do I need to drop anything else off? Only the hoe and the copper. I know I could bring some stuff home since I'm already going there. But for now, it's fine. Also, why haven't you grown? I've planted you there the entire time, right? Why aren't you growing? The bridge is a new addition. Okay. I might have to change my spruce growing area. Good to know. So we are running low-ish on spruce. Not enough so that we have to worry, but enough so it's where it's like, we're gonna have to cut down another tree soon. I don't think we need a four-sided bark thing right now. That should be enough stairs. That should be enough of everything. So I don't know why I made more spruce planks. Right. Let's grab a cauldron. Because we're gonna do that. Can we make more of these? Okay, maybe not the small drip leaf, but the big drip leaf. It might grow over time. Or maybe it'll grow. It might grow with bone meal. That is something we need to take into account. I really want to give you a home, but I can't. For now, you're just going to remain in our chest. You're going to be our chest friend. Is there anything else that we need to bring over off the top of our head? I don't think so. All I do know is that we really, really need to fix our chests. This is not the best. I mean, it's not the worst I've done with my chests. At least it has some sort of organization. Still not the best, but it's not the worst. Okay, the pale oak keeps on looking like an enemy, I'm gonna be honest. I keep on looking over being like, ah, oh, you're not gonna hurt. Okay. Are any of these relatively empty? No. Which means I'm going to want to make a chest real quick for up there. There's going to be barrels, and it's going to mostly be barrels, but we'll also have a few chests in the area as well. Let's... How do I want to do this? Because I know I want to have it go around. Nope, that's not how I wanted it. There we go. Like this, maybe? Or maybe we'll just have that. Because what we could do instead... Because we can't put anything on the other side, because it'll make it a bit too cramped. We can easily have barrels hanging from the ceiling. And over here... Let's see if we can... Hi, Bee. Let's see if we can cook up some sort of shelf? It won't be the best shelf. But it'll work. Can I do that? Hi, Bee. At the very least, let's go ahead and... One more. If we put the sides down... You know what? I don't hate that. We do need to change the orientation of these. And that one's not going to be able to be opened. So let's go ahead and put it on the ground instead. We can put a barrel there. Which will work. And that's going to be too big. Interesting. Because the only thing we can do is put a barrel. Because if we don't put a barrel, then we can't have an immediate shelf on top of the thing. Even though I want to have a lantern over here. But I can't because of you. Actually, what is the lighting over here? Yeah. It's low enough that there should be mushrooms eventually. Just not right now. And you know what? Let's take you. No. Never mind. Let's put you back. I thought a cauldron would look nice there. It does not. Let's instead put the cauldron on the other side of this. Because this will be where we'll have a brewing stand. We'll have the 2 barrels, which will have hopefully some products of said potions and some bottles And then any of our ingredients can go into these chests and the barrel over here. Hi, Micmacs. Yeah, that should be good, and it shouldn't affect the lighting too much, right? Yeah, it's still 5 and 6, so it should still be able to grow. Now I just need to grab the barrels. I just need to grab the barrels, fix the roof, and put some foliage down. Then we'll be good. So let's go ahead. I can't place you in there, but I can place you over here. Any of the drip leaves, I'm going to keep in this relative vicinity. You know what? I only have one. I only have one and I need more. Oh, it's nighttime. How about sleep? Check to see if we kept our birch saplings in one of the barrels for this project. Did we? Yes, we did. Good. Let's go ahead, chop down those 2 trees, and then we should... I want to put a drip leaf at least over here. I just don't want to accidentally break it when I'm chopping down these trees. You know what? I'm just going to have to be extra careful. It'll be fine. Never mind. Because I can't place it on here. Oh, you can only place it on moss. Today I learned. You know what? I don't hate the fact that you can only place it on moss. Just means we're going to have to put some more moss over here. So let's go ahead and make these 4 moss. And that should be good. And I'll keep one of them. I don't know what I'll use it for, but we'll find a project for it. Because I know there will be one. Oh, you're so close. Come on. Grow faster, please. I can get rid of this one. That one, however, needs to stay. And how are you doing? Okay, you've only made it 1 step. Any of the other foliage that is breakable, and I need to break with shears, I'll wait until I have all the bushes down. Let's start working on the roof. Hi, bees. Let's go ahead and put... I need more dirt. I put away my dirt, and I shouldn't have, but I did. Oh, it really was because the bridge was too close. Oh. I mean, it makes sense. Not great, but it makes sense. Let's put you in there. And I don't need the bucket on me right now. Anything else besides putting away some of the spruce? I don't think so. I think for now we're good. So let's go ahead, pillar up here. We don't want it to be too big, but I think I want 3 more over here. Yeah, that should be good. How do I want to do this? We don't have a lot of durability on our shears, but we do have more iron. It'll be fine. We'll learn. We'll experiment, and we'll find out. Worst comes to worst, we say, oh, hey, how about let's not do that, and then we tear it down. We need to have at least a little bit of those flowers. Those bees really love them. Yeah, I don't hate that. If we were going to have any more foliage that way, we need to finish the hive. So we can't do the hive because we don't have the materials for it. Not yet. You know what? I might just make that a moss chunk. I need the coal anyway, and I need to get rid of it. So let's make it a moss chunk. Give me all of this delicious coal. Okay, maybe not all of it. I don't know if I could reach all of it without breaking more stone than I want to. That should be good. Let's put a torch and moss. Let's just make it a bit bigger. Is there... How and where do I want to have leaves? Let's go ahead, have it go this way more so. So let's do a few mossy. Right? Okay. You know, I don't need the stone sword in my hotbar right now. Unless a swarm of zombies comes by, but I don't think that's happening. Hopefully. Looks outside. um, let's go ahead and have it go this way as well. Well, I didn't want to cover the flower. I'll grab that later. And then let's have a few over here. And this will basically be more dense foliage than the glowberries. Because there still will be glowberries hanging over here. Oh. Need to go a little bit over here and... Let's do these two. Can I go down one? I mean, I can. I just couldn't at the angle I was at. Then once we have glowberries, it'll light up enough that it should be good. If not, we can fix it later. Let's see how this looks now, though. Oh. Let's grab these real quick, and then we'll step back. I don't hate that. I do think that should return to at least stone. So let's quickly do that. And then we should be good. So let's put you back as stone. Perfect. Now transfer to the next block. So that way I don't have to worry about it. Good. And then we have one over there. It would make sense if it was by the water as well. So let's go ahead and let's do this corner. Let's quickly break you. And then turn you into moss. That should be good. Except for the fact of, why do I have two... Why? Okay. You do you, dirt. And then we can have some leaves going off to the side. And then this will be glowberries. Since there's nothing for the leaves to attach to on the other side. So they're going by vine rules. If there's a wall nearby, it'll grow onto it. If there's not, then they won't. Let's quickly go up a bit, get rid of this slab, and then turn you also into a flowering azalea. You know what? I like it. I like it, and we need more. We need more of you. Why aren't you growing? Oh. Um. You know, it's probably close enough to... Yeah, it's nighttime. We can sleep. It's sleepy time. And let's change at least a little bit of this into dirt. The main reason why we had that not dug out was because of the curving that we already did. Because we found out that we did not need to curve it as much as we thought we would have. And let's fix this as well. You know what? You can stay. For now. Yeah, that'll look good. That'll look good. And then once we actually have the glowberries in place, and we actually have glowberries to produce light, the ceiling shouldn't be as dark. And we should be able to enjoy it a bit more. I do wish we already had Silk Touch so we can actually do the idea that's in my head to move that beehive onto a custom tree, but I can't. And I need a whole bunch more of those just for this area. However, I don't think we need more of those. We might. I mean, it wouldn't hurt, but I don't think we do. Though I won't say no to more honeycomb. Can I please take the honeycomb? Thank you. And how do you make honeycomb blocks? Would it be in here? No? Ah. Okay, it's the 4x4. I mean, it's not bad. Odd that it's a 4x4 and not... Okay, it's not odd that it's a 4x4. It makes sense. Still. I have one left over. I'll get over it. We do need to place all of these flowers. Okay. We can exchange the flowers for a lot of the stuff in our inventory. Because we're no longer working on the ceiling as far as I'm aware. We might later, but right now I think we're good on the ceiling. We have so many dandelions. We don't need any more right now. Anything else? I have beetroot seeds. You know what? Having a bit of color would do us some good. Let's go ahead, place these where they're going to be placed, which is behind here. This is actually going to be a scary place to build, because I don't want a bee to come out of one of these and have me accidentally hit it. I would feel that'd be so sad. Because not only would we lose a bee, but we also hurt a bee. Hopefully only that one bee would be mad, but still. Oh no. And then they have poison and... Oh. Did I just now realize how dangerous it is? Building next to the bees? Yes. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Let's go ahead and grab the beetroot, because I know we don't need it, but I think beetroot and carrots would probably be best to grow there. And technically, sweet berries would too, but I don't want the bees to run into it like I have and be like, ooh, what's this? Starts getting hurt. Ah, it's painful. Let's continue running into it. I can't really drop any of the stuff off here. I could drop it off in my home. Cannot drop it off at the farming area. Even though I want to. Let's see here. We can drop off... I don't think we need any more birch slabs. Do we need any more oak slabs? Maybe. So I'll keep those on me. The oak itself, however, can go in here. Is everything else fine? Yes. It should be. Let's grab one sugarcane so we can plant it by... Can we plant it by the water source we have? Actually, we might not be able to, because we have stone by there. But we'll see. If we can, hooray. If we can't, we'll figure out a way to do it. Let's see. Up and over. Perfect. It depends on if we can place sugarcane on... Yeah, okay. You know what? That's a perfect spot for it. And let's go ahead and plant some of the beetroot as well. And then we'll just have to occasionally come up here and replant. There. There you go, bees. Be happy. There is... You're gonna get a whole bunch of flowers. And you're going to be happy. You hear me, bees? Good. I don't think we want too many flowers placed around up here. But that should be enough that it's good and not out of the blue. What are you doing? Okay. B? B. Okay. You do you. You know what? You do you, bees. Even if I don't understand what you're doing. Oh, yeah. Okay, we can get rid of this. Perfect. And now the grass will finally grow along this little dirt patch. Oh, hi, bee. I know. I'm holding flowers. They are for you, but it's not for you to eat. It is not for you to consume. Let's go ahead and have a few firefly bushes as well. I know we don't need them. These guys aren't frogs. But come on. There's a little water fixture, and we're in a swamp. So it makes sense. Plus adds a little bit more ambience. I love the firefly bushes. We have a lot of dandelions placed already. And I'm going to keep some of them placed. I don't know if it increases... Okay, there's none. I don't know if it increases the chance of having... That is a odd sound. I don't know if it increases the chance if there's more flowers around. All I know is that we need more beehives in general, but I don't want all the dandelions placed. In fact, I'm going to replace some of these with what's actually going to be there. Oh, can I... Did I grab the dirt? I might have. Maybe. Let's plant a few of you. Oh, nighttime. Sleepy time. I don't want anything coming in here that is hostile. Especially since there are bees. I know. I have flowers. Don't worry. You'll be able to enjoy them, just not right now. No. Oh, there are a whole lot of bees. Okay, good. I can use these. There's so many bees. And now there's even more bees. Okay. So for now, we don't have to worry about our bee population, so that's good. I'm still worried about that waterfall, but that's the only place water-wise that we have to worry about, except for the outside. If they go outside, then, well, there's water right around the corner. But as long as they stay away from that, they'll be fine. Hi, bees. You're making this a little bit difficult to place, flowers. Because I know you're going to be like, ooh, I can either grow up or be very happy. Hi, bees. You know what? It would make sense that a blue orchid isn't. Hi, tiny bee. The tiny bees are so cute. Yeah, I like it there. Let's go ahead and put blue one, a few poppies. That is not going to be there forever. And those can go away since we have... Hi. Since we have grass on that one. Is there anywhere else? Maybe. We do need to fix some of the... Ugh. Hi, bee. Can we not go in front of me when I'm wielding a pickaxe? Please and thank you. That could be dirt. That sound... It sounds like there's a slime because you're full. I know there's not a slime because I know it's causing the sound, but it really does. Also, now there's not too many dandelions, so let's go ahead and put dandelion over here, a dandelion up here, and I don't think we have too many poppies lying around. We might have a few, but we don't have a whole lot. So I'm gonna put you there. White tulip. I want to place all of the flowers that I brought. I just don't want them to be too frequent. Okay, I like that. I like that excluding the mess of leaves we have over there and the dirt barrier that is going to eventually become a hive. And we could even put some wildflowers, and then we have the bushes as well. And these, I think we could just scatter around. Oh wait, you guys... Oh, the bees really like the wildflowers. Okay. Makes sense. And it means I should probably use wildflowers as the main type of... Ugh. Hi. I'd like to not place them on you. Oh. What did the drip leaf do to you? The drip leaf was just existing, and you're like, I'm going to weigh you down. The drip leaf was like, oh. Okay, too much in one area. There we go. I don't think we need to put any of the bushes over there. But I do want to put a few here, and then the large fern can be right here. I like that. I like that a lot. That means the only places we have to worry about now are places that we don't currently have the materials for. Which means this place is temporarily done. Unless there's something in here that we have to do besides place the barrels, of course. And to place the barrels, we're going to need to empty them. Yeah, for the moment, this place is relatively done. Which means we can get rid of our barrel mess out here. Okay. Oh, this is going to take a bit. Do we even have enough room in our chests for this? Only one way to find out. Only one way to find out, and I'm going to grab any of the things that I know I can put away. Which is not going to be any of the stone. I know we have most of that chest emptied right now, but I don't know if all of the stuff that we have will fit at the moment. Honeycomb I can actually store inside the place that we're building. Same with all the flowers we have. The leaves, on the other hand, the flowering azaleas is half and half. But the leaves, on the other hand, we can keep in here for now. keep the wildflowers. I need to find a way to grow you well. Let's see here. String kind of goes in there. Because right now there's not a lot of organization to my chests at the moment. We have the general organization. Organic, inorganic, and either special, rare, or valuable in general. Which the bucket would fall under. And then we have the apples. I placed a few of you. I'm going to keep the lanterns on me. So these are things I'm going to keep. You can go in there. As far as I know, we've used all the wood that we need. You know what? I'm going to keep the birch saplings close by since we are going to have to kind of babysit that area. Just ever so slightly. Okay. That should be good for that one. Is it to the point where we can kind of empty this? I mean, kind of, not really. Where's the easiest to empty? None of them. Got it. So let's go ahead and take this whole chest, or barrel. Then we can break the barrel. We can place it inside and start storing the flowers in here. So let's go all the way up. The flowers wouldn't be stored over here. They'd most likely be stored in this little area. For now, because we're emptying all our chests, the honeycomb will go over there, but the honeycomb will have its own barrel inside the hive. Just means we actually have to empty out the barrels. And the main reason why I'm not making more barrels to do said task is because if I don't make that limitation, I will most likely not empty those barrels and they'll just stay there. And I don't want that. I want those barrels to be where they're supposed to be and not in the front of our base. So let's keep those there. You know, I can combine those hoes. Because we don't use it too often. And then most of this goes in here. I won't have the pointed dripstone there because we don't have too much pointed dripstone, but we have a fair chunk of dripstone blocks in general. Anything else? I should move the copper in over to the inorganic because we have a whole lot of copper. For now, I won't, but that is something we should do. Is it nighttime? It is. Come on. Let me up. Let me up. Thank you. Oh. Huh. Our shield is already halfway down and we just... Come on. That's not great. That's not great at all. Okay, let's go ahead and go inside. Place the barrel so we can grab at least one more item. Let's place you... Let's have you be one of the ones on the top corner. Hi, bees. Okay. Was it this one? No, it was this one. And we can go ahead and drop off some of the cobble so we can pick up more cobble. And then pick up this barrel. Which we will put inside later. Oh wait, it's fully oxidized. You know what? I like it when it's fully oxidized. It took a bit, but I do like it when it's fully oxidized. So I don't think we need to use our axe to fix it. However, we will need to make another chest. Okay. Let's put you over here. Wait a minute. I can't wait till we have a storage system. Is that our next project? I think our next project was the mines, which would probably be our best course of action since it would make sense to mine while we're doing the mines so we can get more iron. Other than that, storage is next. Storage is definitely next on our docket after that. Let's put our vines in there, oak saplings. Let's bring the vines from here down. Gunpowder makes sense to be in there. Only because it comes from a living creature. Or at least I'm assuming a living creature. They do blow up. And I don't know what their diet is. But I'm gonna go under the assumption creepers are living. They're sentient enough to want to attack us, so close enough. That's another barrel. We can at least grab the flint. Let's not grab the crossbow yet. Let's grab that. We'll drop it off, and then we'll grab more. It's gonna be a lot of back and forth for a little bit. But we're almost done. We almost got rid of our chest monster that was building out there. Okay, we can put a little bit more andesite down here. Otherwise, besides the dripstone, we could just put it up here. And maybe the flint. We could place those. Anything else? Right, wheat seeds go in the composter. Oh, we have so much copper. We have so much copper. Okay. Right. Next chest we have probably just gonna be a copper chest. Just straight up copper. Because we have so much copper. So, yay! We won't have to worry about it for a while. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. We can put the seeds in here as well. There is a farming plot, so it would make sense to have wheat seeds somewhere here. You know what? Any of those will be over there. I'll grab the saplings and place them over there. It'd make more sense to put it down there since this should be potion ingredients. Then we can place those. Something about that is wrong. And I need to fix it. How do I fix it? I'll find out. I think I might grab those 2 trapdoors that I put in our storage. And then over here, where am I going to place them? I can either put them above or to the sides. I think I might put the barrels to the side, have shelves. Maybe. And then we can grab the honeycomb and just put it in there. What I might do as well is just make it so that these are shelves. We'll have a few layers of bees, so at most 2. And then the very top row will be barrels. We'll see once we actually start getting that done. And now we need to put all of this cobblestone away. Are we going to need another chest? Actually, I'd be surprised if we didn't. Let's see. Do we need another chest? Yes or no? Most likely. That's fine. That's fine. We'll live. We'll live, and I need... Oh, no. I dropped off my iron pick. For half a second, I thought it broke. Let's grab you. And then... You know what? There. And then we'll grab as much as we can. Which isn't a lot. I was able to grab a stack of dirt. But we only have 1 more barrel to empty. So that's good. Crossbow. I need to repair you. I'm going to need another crossbow to repair you, aren't I? Rude. I can't place it down here. I want to, but I can't. Oh well. So cobble is not going to be something we're going to need anytime soon. And we're going to get more cobble sometime very soon. Can I carry all that? Good. I'm glad my assumption was right. Otherwise, there would have been a few blocks just stranded. At least for a little bit. Let's see here. I could place another row of chests. And I didn't place you in the right slot. Perfect. Now there should be no barrels? Hey, there's no barrels! We did it! For once, I did not leave behind barrels. Okay. I forgot to grab the trapdoors. Okay. Fine. I totally didn't need the trapdoors. Totally. Oh! There's grass! Perfect. Get rid of you. Why'd you go the opposite way? And for now, I'll put those over there. I was going to put another one over there, wasn't I? You know what? It's fine. Since there's smoke coming through these blocks, if I put hives up here, just a block above these ones, will they get smoked as well? There's only one way to find out. And the time we do find out, we need to make sure we have a bucket of milk. And run. Very, very far. Because that would be terrifying. You haven't grown yet. I need to grow one more just so I can snip you. Okay. Oh, it's so nice not to have barrels over here. Can we... How much of this area is grassed? Most of it. Okay. Did we... We had to have. We moved the 2 dirt blocks that we actually need to keep over here. Dang it. Let's grab our rooted dirt, our coarse dirt. We might need to make some more coarse dirt. We'll see. We are definitely going to need to make more coarse dirt. Got it. Perfect. And then all we need to do is finish that path. Then that is, besides the occasional checkup to see if there's any more hives or anything like that, you're still going to grow, right? If that tree doesn't grow for a while, I might just break the sapling. We'll see. Let's hop up here. Grab a singular sapling, so I don't have to come back up there just to... Hey, I got the sapling. Ah. Sorry, bee. Didn't mean to push you. Okay. Right. Let's go ahead. Okay, not you. You will be rooted dirt instead. And the rest, except this one, this will have to be normal dirt. Be either coarse dirt or rooted dirt. Following the same pattern that we did back there. And there'll be a bit more of an overgrown path. Let's do you. You're going to grow into grass, so I don't need to touch you. Nope. Okay. There we go. Let's go ahead and have you... Oh. Oh, I actually have to make another one. I do... Ah, yes. Gravity. Hey, do you guys remember gravity exists? I sure didn't. Let me just fall off an edge. Perfect. Oh, come on. Stop it. That is a relatively uniform area. Much better. It'll go over here. You're not going to get dirt on you, are you? You will. So switch those 2 around. Get rid of dirt back in our hotbar. And that should be better. We're not going to get grass over here. which is fine. I'm just gonna change one of these into rooted dirt. Here, on the other hand, the dirt, it's not fully done growing. If I'm careful, the grass will still be able to grow, but I won't be able to finish a complete path. And for all I know, maybe that's all the path there is, because we don't know how much traffic that area gets. Let's go ahead and replant those. That is not done, is it? I don't think those are done. Is there anywhere else that we need pathing to except for outside of the cave? And I'll deal with the pathing of the outside of the cave once we actually have somewhere to path to. For now, it'll be fine. Okay, that tree is definitely not growing. Hi, bee. How's that cornflower? Is it nice and blue? Good. Okay. I think that is good. I do feel bad for those two bees, so I'm tempted to make them like a little side room. But for now, I think that's going to be all that we're able to do for this build until we get more equipment. Specifically, Silk Touch. Silk Touch, a whole lot of concrete, a whole lot of glass. And terracotta. I think terracotta would look good. It might not, but the worst thing that happens is that it doesn't look good and we could be like, oh, okay, guess we're not doing that, and then we'll adjust accordingly. I keep on forgetting. First, crafting table. Second, hi bee. Place you. Actually, let's have you on the edge here. You. And then one all the way right here. I know you don't need it. It's more for looks rather than actual lighting, because all of this place is safe. Okay. Those are good. We need to grab the spruce trapdoors real quick. Just two of them. That's all we need. And they're going to be up here, aren't they? Nope. Perfect. I already have a stonecutter. Okay. Right, that's my portable stonecutter. I'm trying to think. Right. There are multiple things we have to do. We need to make a temporary cow farm, or at least a cow pen, somewhere over there. I think the mines are going to be our next project. If not, then we'll deal with it. But for now, gotta put the stonecutter here. And I'll make another crafting table. Because most of our builds will need a crafting table. Unless they're for looks, like this little fishing hut. It does not need a crafting table. As far as I'm aware. That may change in the future. That's our portable bed, so we can easily just pick that up. Let's go ahead and put the spruce trapdoors and see if this is better. Let's start on the top. Doesn't look right. And let's try the bottom. It's too much. How do we fix this problem then? What we could do is go ahead and pick that up. Let's put you... Let's do this real quick. Actually, I like that. We could, if we make 2 more trapdoors, put the lantern up here. You know what? That's probably our best course of action. I'm going to quickly do that after we sleep. Yeah, man. There we go. Oh! Either it died, which I don't think it did because I didn't hear its death sound, or it went into the water. Which is it? Oh, you found shade under the cliff. Oh, and you have an enchanted bow. You know what? As long as you don't come to be like, I'm gonna take pot shots at you, you can stay. For now, you're not hurting anyone. Let's go ahead and make a few of you. I'm only gonna use 2 of them. We can put 2 in storage. We don't need any more of our coarse dirt. So those can go in there. Okay, that's good. We only need 1 of our lanterns. Nope, we need 1 of our lanterns. The rest we can put in here. There's so much copper. I mean, it's a good thing. It means we won't run out of copper anytime soon. Where did it go? You know, I'm just gonna go on the assumption that they're like, you know what? I'm gonna try and take a step out, and then they walked into the light, or they despawned. Because I do not see them. Okay. Let's go ahead and head up. Ooh. I'll gladly take you. I'll put you in here. Then we'll put our lantern there. You know what? I kind of like that. The only thing I don't like is the fact that we can no longer place anything down here. Maybe we'd have to... Why are you being difficult? Okay. Another thing we can do is have it over here. I don't have any oak on me. Any oak logs. Let's grab... You know, I'll just grab a whole stack of oak logs. Because sure, we don't need the whole stack, but it's better to have wood than not have wood on you. Even though we already have birch on us, and we're going to have a whole lot more birch. But for now, I'll just grab the 14 here. Let's see. Yeah, that's definitely like a dark oak tree. Which sucks, but it makes sense. I think the thing that sucks worse is the fact that when I was first trying to get saplings for it, it didn't give hardly any saplings. It only gave me that one. So that wasn't great. Hmm. Gonna move you. Gonna move you. Put you over there. Gonna put you beside it. And then bop. You know what? It's a little odd, but I don't hate it. It would look... Yeah, that looks better. That looks better. You know what? Once we have a brewing stand, then we can actually start getting this place looking up to shape. But for now, I think it looks good. Okay, let's go ahead, head down here. Yeah, I like that. We're still gonna have to babysit. Mainly this area. This area and the trees are what we're gonna have to babysit most. Right. Crafting table's up there. Let's go ahead and make these into honeycomb blocks. Oh. I am so worried that a bee is gonna spawn right in front of my pick whenever I'm breaking these. Thankfully, that hasn't happened. And thankfully, I have not fallen down that hole. I was a bit too close to that for comfort. Okay. I think we did good. We've completed this as much as we can for today, which means that we're going to move on to another project and just remember to get resources so we can actually finish our beehive over here, because that's really the only thing that we can't build right now. Besides, of course, the custom tree, just so we can move that beehive. But I think that's going to be all for today. So thank you all so much for watching, and thank you so much for joining. If you like the live stream, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to see more content from me, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you want to get notified for future live streams or videos, go ahead and hit the notification bell. And I'll see you beautiful people next time. Bye!